This morning, I have a prophetic word for you. And the Lord put this on my heart last night. And last week, I had a dream. So, in this particular dream, it was about a star, a specific star. The star was Glorilla. She was on the stage performing, doing her thing, and just shining bright like she does. But then here you come, you got this whack security guard acting like he's security, like he protecting her, like he trying to, keep somebody from hurting her. But the whole time he was standing in front of her, like hopping in front of her, like giving her light. So what happened was she was looking like, dang, would you get my song out to my people? But instead, from me looking in the vision and looking at in the dream from afar, it appears that he was blocking her purposely, trying to sabotage her show. So another lady that was in charge of the event, she came forward and she told Gorilla, hey, I don't want to work with you no more. That was whack and blah, blah, blah. But from behind the scenes, I could see that the security guard and the person that was supposed to be protecting her and the person that owned the show was actually purposely trying to sabotage, stop, and block her progress. So I believe that the Lord used Glorilla as an example to show me that whoever this is, whoever you are, you're a rising star. You are a star. You are the light. And you have people who are purposely trying to block and sabotage your success, steal your light, stop you from progressing. So the Lord told me I need to speak against the spirit that is trying to make you lose motivation, lose hope, and stop your progress, trying to keep you from going where you need to go. So in the event, um, what happened was Glorilla in the end of the event, she was like, man, forget this, I'm out of here. So she wound up getting booked for a bigger venue, a bigger event with better security, better contracts, and better money. So whoever this was trying to sabotage, block, and close that door from you winning and progressing and stop and halt everything that you had going on, you're going to get something better than what was originally offered and what was originally blocked. Those people that blocked you did nothing but help God elevate you even more into something even more powerful and better. So the sermon for today is the motivational word for today is front row seats. They tried they getting front row seats to your elevation. They played in your face, now they gotta watch God bless you. Front row seats to your elevation. They played in your face. Now they got to watch God bless you. Okay. The sermon title for today is Psalm 23 and 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. And Micah 7 8. Rejoice not over me, my enemy. When I fall, I shall rise. In 1 Kings 21 and 25. There was never anyone like Ahab who sold himself to do evil in the eyes of the Lord, urged on by his wife Jezebel. Y'all, God got me dealing with this Jezebel and Ahab spirit so hard. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy how someone can be under one person's control and literally be blinded for years and years and years and years. But this is the word because it's also applying to friends, circles, families, people that are close to you in your circle, even a person that you may be in a relationship with directly um, directly sabotaging your growth, hindering your progress, wishing on your downfall, and just hoping that you lose. So the word today is some of y'all been sleeping with the assignment, friends with the assignment, co-workers with the assignment, and didn't even know it was sent to delay you. You laid next to betrayal, sat next to betrayal, fed it, prayed for it, loved it, but God is about to elevate you right in the faces of the same ones who dug your grave while smiling in your face. They laughed at your downfall. They mocked your pain. They prayed you lose and called it concern. But what they didn't know is that God was listening the entire time. God is about to shut their loose lips and stop the diarrhea they've been running at the mouth. Because you were the one, you were the favor in their life, you were the peace in their chaos, you were the reason things are flowing. Some of y'all carry a light and a favor about yourself. So when you entered into these people's lives, your favor flowed onto them. So now, since God is pulling you back and pulling you out, your favor, everything that you walked in the door with, the love, the light, the favor, the peace, the abundance, when you leave, all of that was a package deal with you. So it leaves with you as well. And now that you're gone, they're going to have to pick up the pieces by themselves. They didn't realize that you were the blessing. Now you're the lesson. You're the lesson. Because now that you're leaving, you the lesson. God is using you to humble some people that fumbled you. Because they fumbled a chosen one. Let that sit. The only reason they was even winning in the first place was because of your sustained favor. Your favor to sustain them. You were covering them spiritually. But now that you backed up and God snatched the covering, let's see if they can breathe without your prayers. Some of y'all been laying up with folks that got demons attached to them. And God is tired of you being drained by people who smile in your face but secretly hate your glow. The same person you slept with, was friends with, ate at the table with, broke bread with, like Jesus did Judas. This person been stabbing you in the back every chance they got, but not anymore. God said, I'm preparing the table, and they all are invited to watch you eat. These people got to watch you eat, got to watch God elevate you, got to watch God give you the desires of your heart. Some of them laughed at you because you needed them, asked them for a favor in your time of need, when you would be the very person reaching for these people if they ever needed anything. But when you needed something, they laughed at you, scoffed at you, like, huh? I know Miss So and So don't need nothing. She always got it for everybody. You know, people are like that. They can't wait for you to fall. God says He's preparing a table, and they all are invited to watch you eat. You gonna shine on the same block they buried your name on. You gonna rise in the same place they tore you down. You gonna be crowned in the same city where they cursed you. These people that cursed you, talked about you, slandered you, persecuted you, didn't play fair, denied you your due process, altered paperwork, laughed at you at the job, bothered you, picked with you. Some of this stuff been going on for years. Hear this loud, butterflies, loud and clear. Don't save what God is breaking. Stop trying to revive connections God is cutting. Hello. That friend, let it go. That man, let him go. That woman, that family member, that ex, that fake supporter, let them go. They are not meant to go where God is taking you next. And you ain't even got to clap back, because you know why? God is your biggest flex. You know why? Because He's the biggest and the largest. God is a bigger bully than everybody trying to come against you. Stand on business and respect yourself and love yourself enough to walk away and receive the blessings that God has for you. You ain't got to clap back. You ain't got to explain your worth. God is about to do the talking. This time, clap back in the supernatural. Divine elevation, public favor, undeniable increase. Your glow up ain't silent, it's spiritual. God is bringing y'all to a spiritual platform of elevation. These people ain't going to be able to handle it. They ain't going to be able to handle it. They going to wish they would have stayed your friend. They going to wish they wouldn't have spoke out against you. They want to wish they would have stayed real with a chosen one. Yes, God closes doors for a reason, and every loss ain't a loss. Sometimes it's a win. Okay? Sometimes that closed door is a win. You ain't losing, you winning. Because God got something bigger and better. Okay? They're about to cry over how they mishandled you. They're about to miss you in the same silence they tried to ghost you in. They're about to scroll in silence while you go viral in favor. Some of these people ain't going to be able to touch y'all. Not even by appointment. I'm hearing some of them going to have to make an appointment to reach you because you're going to be so important. Okay? Some of these people going to be crying real tears behind what they did to you. God is about to make these people regret their disloyalty. And everything that they've done to you is coming back to them 100-fold. My God. He is making your enemies your footstools. They're not going to be able to handle the wrath. that's about to come upon them for mishandling you any kind of way. In God's eyes, you fragile like a package. You got fragile written on you. And he don't play about his children. And when you mishandle one of his, he get real touched about that. And his feelings, I'm hearing this song, somebody need to pick up their feelings. Somebody needs to pick up their feelings because they real life in their feelings about what they did to you. God is not going to let the unjust rest. Okay? These people gonna lose sleep, they gonna lose finances, they gonna lose jobs, they gonna receive demotion. Everybody that's altering paperwork trying to teach you out your position, deny you your right to due process in the justice system, they're about to be exposed, demoted, and some of them gonna even be in prison for the stuff that they doing, unethically abusing their authority. The people that was in authority that overrode it and had a chance to give you what God wanted them to give you, they, instead of them being obedient, they went against what God said, and now they got to pay. Now they got to pay with 100% interest. Okay? They're about to cry over how they mishandled you. They're about to miss you in the same silence they tried to ghost you. They're about to scroll in silence while you go viral in favor. See, what they don't know is you got rank in the spirit, and anything you ask God for, he's going to give it to you because you're a child of God and you got more favor. Because you were never the problem. You were the oil, the light, the peace, and the lifeline. Some of these people going to need CPR. God, would you stop it, please? He said you're going to be doing chest compressions on some of these people. Some of these people going to be needing help. Like the lady on Life Alert on the commercial. Help, help, I'm falling. I can't get up. This, y'all, God play too much. He said some of these people going to be like the lady on the Life Alert commercial. Help, help, I'm falling and I can't get up. You literally going to have to revive and bring these people back to life through CPR. Man, okay? Because you was a lifeline. Their last piece of hope. That you was the last person that saved them. Okay? They didn't lose a portal, they didn't lose a person, they lost a portal. Final declaration. I was the blessing, now I'm the lesson. You played in my face, now you gotta watch God bless me. No access, no returns, no reruns, just favor. And the follow-up scriptures for today is Psalm 23 and 5, Micah 7 and 8, and that's on everything. Bye, butter.